Hello everyone, and welcome to Game of Drag Season 2, the finale. This is the week that we have all been waiting for. Who will become the next God of Drag? Will it be Miss Kizme More Star? Will it be Trey? Will it be Berlin Fatah? Or will it be Spring Summers? That's for them to decide. And now let's take a look back and see the contestants who didn't make it to the finale of Game of Drag Season 2.
I'm starving, gnarly, radical, on the block I'm magical. See me at your college campus, baggy full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a fix, call me if you need a boost. See them other chicken heads, they don't ever leave the coop. I'm in the coop cruising, I got the stolen plates, serving all the fiends over there by the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm colder than the fridge and the freezer, I'm snatching all your at my leisure. And we sound like Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. The basic, wear that dress so I don't even bother. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. The basic, wear that dress so I don't even bother. Like Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. The basic, wear that dress so I don't even bother. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. The basic, wear that dress so I don't even bother. Oh, you basic out there, man, I got rooms full of bad. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. I'm looking like Madonna, but I'm flossing like Ivana Trump. You know I keep that work in my trunk.
Oh, now as you might have told, we are not actually having a reunion this year. I really hope that we get to have one down the road, but I just want to thank all of the eliminated girls. I want to thank you guys so much for making up this season. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart for auditioning and sticking through and being the best contestants that I could have asked for. So thank you guys so much. And now, first up, we have Spring Summers. Let's take a look back on how she did this entire season.
Hey y'all, it's me, Spring Summers. I'm 18 years old and I'm
Hey, how's it going? Can see your body moving. Don't leave the party time.
What? Fuck you, CC. Fuck you, CC. And it's week 5 of Game of Friends. Or at least I thought it was Game of Friends until CC wanted to say that I was gonna go home even though my look wasn't that fucking bad.
Hello Spring, you made it to the finale. How do you feel?
I feel wonderful, I'm nervous, and I feel fabulous. I've had a wonderful time. I'm really sad that it's over because it's been so much fun, but this is the moment we've all been waiting for, so I'm here for it.
So earlier on, a lot of contestants and people watching said that you would be an early out, or that you'd be eliminated this week, or I'm sure you're going to be out this week. What do you have to say to them now that you've gooped and gagged us, won a few challenges, and now are a contender for the winning spot?
To the people who thought I wouldn't make it, fuck you, because here I am. Fuck you, CC. Fuck everybody who didn't think I'd be here. I've proved you wrong. And will I win? I don't know. Probably not. But here I am, and here you're not. And I come here with class and integrity and grace and beauty. So, fuck everyone who didn't think I was gonna make it.
Oh, now I know you've seen Season 1 and you were on Season 2, but what would you want to say, if you could say something to the Season 3 girls to give them some advice for preparing the season ahead of them? What would you say to them?
My advice to the queens of Season 3, turn in your shit on time. There's a due date for a reason. Don't go into it thinking you're gonna win, because the people who go into it thinking, I'm gonna win, they don't. So you just need to try hard every week. You need to listen to your critiques. Don't get mad at them. If there's drama in the group chat, just stray from it. Don't get involved in the drama, because at the end of the day, the people who start the drama, like Cece, go home. You just need to focus on yourself. Try hard. If you misunderstand the challenge, ask Lydia and be like, hey, I'm not quite sure I understand what I'm doing, so could you help me out? And then she will. And turn in your fucking lip syncs and do good at them.
And now one more thing before we go, could you please give me some advice on how to improve the season for Season 3 to make it more enjoyable for the contestants and for the viewers as well?
I think you're doing amazing. I hope that I am a judge on Season 3. I hope that I win. But yeah, so just keep doing what you're doing, because you've been doing great so far. Season 2 has been amazing. The challenges have been amazing and fun, and you just made the whole experience fun. So just continue making it fun for everybody, because that's, you know, that's what everybody wants to do, is have fun. Unless you're Berlin, then you won't have fun, but...
Oh, thank you so much, Spring. You look absolutely gorgeous tonight. I think I'm gonna faint. Thank you so much for participating. And now we have Trey. Let's take a look back and look at Trey's run on the season.
I'm Trey, I am 18 years old, and I'm from Arizona. That's fucking ugly. Can you use this one instead?
Let rain roar, 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 let rain roar.
I'd like to say I'm really inspired by beauty.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. Let rain roar, let rain roar, let rain roar, let rain roar.
I love drag, and I love watching drag, and I love seeing good drag. Take a shot every time I say in drag.
You.
Hello, Trey. First of all, what's going through your mind right now?
Well, I'm thinking about how I can't breathe in this corset. Just kidding. I'm thinking about how awesome it is that it's finally the finale and that I made it. I mean, I'm so humbled by that, and it means so much to me that week after week, I was trusted and I was enjoyed and I was received well, and I think I can see the progression of my drag and how it's elevated even in the past few months. So to look back on this and think is quite amazing.
Well, you look stunning tonight. Can you tell me some of your inspirations for looks that you do? Like, what inspires you most when you're creating a look?
Well, thank you very much. I'm actually wearing a updated, more dragged out version of one of the outfits I wore in the burlesque challenge. I'm really super inspired by old Hollywood and glamour and beautiful women and the power that it gives me. I love sparkle and I love just feeling glamorous and beautiful and having it be polished and perfect. The more exquisite and expensive I can feel, the better I feel. But I'm really just inspired by those old Hollywood, glamorous, beautiful women like Marilyn Monroe and Audrey Hepburn, and the list goes on. But that's what I really want to look like, and I think I look better than them. Just saying.
Oh. Now, if there's any advice you can give to the Season 3 girls to prepare themselves moving forward, what would it be?
To the Season 3 girls, I just gotta say, buckle up, Buttercup, because it is a wild ride and you are in for it. This started months ago and we're still just finally wrapping it up, so keep in mind that what you're getting yourself into is a big commitment, and it's the ones that stick it out, don't complain, show up, do their job, and slay. Those are the ones that win, and those are the ones that are gonna be remembered. So have a great attitude, show up, do the work, make it fierce, make it work, and have fun. Remember that drag is fun, and that's why I do it, and that's why most people do it. It's because it's something that brings joy to myself and to others. And so whatever you do in drag, whether it's a competition or just for fun or going out in the clubs or whatever it is, remember why you do it, and that will shine through, and that will be what makes you the most successful.
And now my final question is, did you have fun on this race? What have you learned moving forward in the race? And what can I change to make Season 3 more enjoyable for the contestants and the viewers?
There isn't much I would change about Game of Drag. I think it's run very solidly, and I understand things come up, life happens. Not all of us are perfect, not all of us, our lives focus around this. So, I mean, deadlines being extended and episodes coming out weeks late, that's gonna happen. There really isn't anything I'd change about it. I think it's very fun and very exciting, and seeing this kind of competition grow and continue, and there's so many more competitions like this because of the greatness of this and other YouTube competitions. It's really just inspiring, and I think, like I said, it all goes back to what the heart of drag is, which is love and creativity and passion and amazement and beauty and drag. I just think it's so cool and so important. So I wouldn't change a thing. And I'm not just saying that to get a crown.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Trey, for joining us. I'm super excited to see what you and the others bring. I'll let you go get ready for your performance. And now we have Berlin Fatah. Let's take a look back and see how she did this season.
I love pussy. On with the show.
Hello, Berlin. How are you feeling today, Fifth?
I'm feeling fantastic. I'm feeling very relaxed, and I definitely have a sense of closure.
Ooh. Now, I'd love to know what inspired your look today, because you look stunning.
Wow, I really honestly can't think of any words to describe my look, but if I had to throw out some words for it, I would say winning, being a winner, royalty, being #1, pink, never having been in the bottom, and just generally being beautiful. I love being sparkly and fantastic and gorgeous, and I think I always achieve that, but this really shows off my skill set.
Now, since you are very skilled in the look department, I want to know, what is your favorite look that you've done in the race, and what is a favorite look of yours that you haven't done in this race, just this season?
Aside from anything I've done this week, I think my favorite look was week 1, the horror challenge. I did that upside down face with the mask, and I didn't see anybody else really do anything similar to that, and I think that was definitely a moment where I felt really inspired by the challenge, and I got to really push myself and do something out of the bounds that I hadn't done before. It was really fun too. I got black paint everywhere. I painted that mask and it looked so weird. I mean, it worked in the end when I put it on, but it was so weird painting this upside down face, like in my bedroom at my old apartment. It was really fun though. My best friend helped me film it, so it was a really good memory for me. My favorite look from this season that wasn't mine, it's kind of hard to choose, because in general, not to be shady, but not many of the girls were very polished, which is not their fault. A lot of them were new. I think probably the only person whose looks I actually enjoyed in terms of aesthetic in relation to how I see things in drag, I'm gonna say Trey is probably the only person who really has been bringing a lot of the looks that I really connected to. So I think my favorite was Trey's bride look. It was this beautiful, beautiful black and white bride. I loved the veil, I loved the dress, it was vintage, and it was thrifted, which I appreciated because I am a thrift queen. I thrifted this dress. So I really liked that one, and I really liked a lot of what Trey has put out this entire season.
And now my final question is, what are your feelings toward the race? I know Rochi gave you a critique that kind of question your thoughts and feelings towards this race, and now is the time to spill it all out. Whatever's on your mind, I can take it. I'll be your sponge. And is there anything that you could tell me to improve this race to make it better for the Season 3 girls? I'd appreciate that too.
Okay, yeah, let's get into it. Let's dig into the tea. First of all, I just want to say that I think the way that Rochi has perceived the opinions that I've expressed about my time here is just incorrect. I don't think that I ever said that I don't want to be here or that I'm not committed to this 100%. I am committed to this 100% because when I sign up for this, I sign up saying that I would not drop. I said that I would be here the whole time, and I said that I would win, and that's because I am going to win. I'm a winner, and I deserve to win. I just really have discovered that I don't think competition in general is really for me. I don't think that my brain really can thrive in a competing environment because I like to take my time and I don't really like to compare myself to other people. But the thing is, I wasn't fully aware of that before I started this competition. But just because I've discovered that now doesn't mean that I'm just going to throw this competition away. I'm not a quitter. I'm here to win. Look at me, I'm here to win. So for anyone who thinks that I'm just wasting my time here, that I should drop out, I'm not going to drop out. I'm not a quitter. I said I would win and I'm here to win. So that's really all that I have to say about that. I may not have had 100% the best time during this competition. I've been going through a lot of stuff on my own. Everyone in this competition has been going through a lot of stuff on their own. Obviously, we've seen it in the confessionals. Everybody's going through shit. Everybody's processing this on their own. But that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna drop out. It's not me. I'm here for this. I'm here for everyone. I'm here for my fans. I'm here for the judges. I'm here for myself. So I'm happy to be here, but that doesn't mean that I haven't had my own struggles. And that's really the only way that I've been expressing myself, truly. Honestly, I think you've done a really good job with this competition. I think it's really hard to run a competition like this. The only problems that I had were with contestants who were causing drama. We all know who that was. Or with, you know, my own struggles with like getting stuff in on time, which is mostly my fault, but also I do think there may be just a general issue with online races and communication. Like, if this were something like Drag Race, like, it'd be easier to get things done quickly because all of your resources are there, and you know, everyone is there all the time. It's always like a focused situation. But when you're just doing something on like online, it's hard because you have a lot of other stuff going on. Like, I can't quit my job to do this. Like, I can't like move to like a specific location and be with everyone and do this, obviously. So I think that's just mostly where my struggles come from, and where a lot of other people's issues with getting stuff in and like completing things, that's where they came from. But I'm not really sure what I would tell you to do to improve the competition. I don't really know if it's my place to say anything, and honestly, I don't think I'd be good at it myself because I don't really have any ideas. But I appreciate you asking. I think that's really great, and I think a lot of the contestants really appreciate the way that you've run this race and how patient you've been with everybody.
Oh, thank you so much, Berlin. You look absolutely gorgeous tonight, and I'm so excited to see what you bring for your final talent. Good luck.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
And now we have Kizme Moore Star. Let's take a look back and see how she did this season.
Hello, I'm Kizme Moore Star. I am 21 and I am from Fort Worth, Texas.
I'm empty. I need the feeling if I do love. I do the feeling when I do love. I get this feeling when I'm in love. I'm restless. Can't you see? I try my bestest to be a good girl because it's just us. So take me now and do it justice. Bubble pop electric. Bubble pop electric. Gonna speed it down and slow it up in the backseat. Bubble pop electric. Uh-oh, in the backseat.
Between did you just lick my mohawk? You licked my mohawk. No!
In the backseat.
Yeah, tell your father I said hello.
Johnny, get out of here.
Hello, Kizme. So you've made it to the top 4. What's going through your mind? What's happening?
Hey. What's going through my mind? Honestly, not a whole lot. Just more of wanting to see how everyone does. I don't really have anything in particular going through my mind. I just want to not get it over with, but just see what happens with everybody else. I don't really have any expectations.
Now, you have been a major front-runner and force in this competition. Even though you've had a lot of setbacks going through it, you're very persistent. Do you feel like you've gained anything from this race? And if so, what is it?
So, after going way back and watching my Meet the Queens video, I am so surprised at how much I've actually learned in this competition. You know, I came into it so confident with myself, and I have been challenged and pushed, and I've learned more about makeup and myself being in this competition than I have the entire time I was doing drag prior. You know, learning about just in general being challenged to do things with my makeup that I never would have ever thought of doing ever before that.
Now, since you've been so loyal to this race and you pushed through, I feel like you're very overqualified to give Season 3 girls advice on what to expect. Could you give them some advice, maybe?
I wouldn't say I'm more qualified, but I've definitely gone through a shit load of shit. If I could give advice, and not just to the Season 3 people, just advice, the best advice that I've learned is when you feel like you're getting kicked and you feel like the only thing that life is giving you is loads of shit, the best thing that you can do is take a deep breath and go, I can, I will, and I am good enough. And you have to say it to yourself like a mantra. And there's gonna always be those days that you're just like, shit, I really just don't want to get out of bed. Don't do it. It's a trap. Get out of bed. Do something. You know, life is, it goes by so quick and it's so short. I never thought I'd be 23 with 2 kids. I'm 8 months pregnant right now. I never thought that I would be sitting where I'm at, still with a mediocre job that barely pays, living with my mom and dad because I can't get my life together. You know, this is not where I thought I would be, but that doesn't mean it's not where I'm supposed to be. And there's something I'm supposed to learn from being right here in this moment. So the best thing that I can do is go, life isn't kicking me. Life is trying to teach me something. What can I learn from it? And try to stop taking things that happen to me so personally and start looking at things as, how can I make it a positive?
Now, my final question is on improving. If you could tell me how to improve this race to make it better for the Season 3 girls, having gone through it, how could I continue to make this race better?
So, something that I would really love to see for next season, I would love to see the girls, one, not fucking drop out, because, I'm sorry, there's just no fucking excuse, honestly. I am literally the proof right there that there's no fucking excuse. I got knocked up. My deadbeat baby daddy left me. He went to jail. He got out of jail. He wanted to be with me. Then he didn't want to be with me again. I lost my job. I got kicked out of my house. My car got repoed. I got raped. Like, my dad had a double lung transplant surgery. And y'all are complaining about school being hard. Hunty, I am 8 months pregnant sitting in this chair right now. Stood up, put all this fucking makeup on to do this shit, and you can't take 5 minutes out of your day to go, I can, I will, I'm good enough. And stop bitching about the homework that you've been putting off. Get the fuck? No, I'm sorry. It's just not an excuse to me. If you drop out of this competition, it's because you're fucking lazy and you don't know how to prioritize things. I literally had every reason to drop out and I didn't. Another thing that I would like to see change next season, I'd like to see the people that deserve to stay here or actually want to be here, be here. That's one thing that did bother me this season, was it felt like this was more of a popularity contest because you liked someone meant that they got to stay, but they're not putting in the work and they're not trying, and they've said that they're not trying. Why do I want to compete against someone who isn't putting in their 110? That's not fair. That's not fair to me, and it's not fair to the other people that got sent home that did want to be here and were willing to put in their 110. So, you know, that's just, but it's not my competition, so I can't really tell you what to do, but that is something that I would like to see improve next season.
Thank you so much, Kizme. It was so nice speaking with you. I cannot wait to see what you're going to bring today.
Thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of this. I have absolutely, as much as there's been a lot of drama and a lot of bullshit, I've really enjoyed being part of this competition. Y'all have watched me grow. I've grown. I felt myself grow. I felt myself mature. I've had life kick my ass. Y'all have observed it. We've gone through a lot together in this season, and I'm really excited to be in the finals. Minnie, say bye.
Since there is a top 4 instead of a top 3, I have assigned each of the girls to pick a talent that they think they are best at, and they will perform that talent, and the person with the best talent and runway will make it on to a final 2 lip sync battle. I did it this way just so I could have everyone fairly display what they want to try and make it to the top.
Girl, I need something to wear for the Game of Drag finale. What do you think about Clown Couture?
Wasn't a big fan of it.
What about this cute lingerie from the roast?
Girl, you know you're never gonna win anything wearing that.
Freddie?
That was just a bad idea altogether, girl.
What about my bride look?
More like grandma look. Girl, you need to lose some motherfucking weight. You need to hit the gym. They ain't gonna crown a fat bitch.
Oh my god. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh yeah, 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 yeah. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh baby, it might seem like a crush, but that doesn't mean that I'm serious. 'Cause to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me. Oh baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. Yeah. Ooh, oops, you think I'm in love, and I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. Oops, I did it again to your heart, got lost in this rainbow, baby. Oops, you think that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent.
Well, this is gonna be tough. Welcome back, finalists. Me and Rochi have been deliberating after watching each of your final talents, and we have come to a conclusion. This is not fun or easy for me to do, but the top two of Game of Drag Season 2 are Berlin and Trey. Congratulations, you guys. You will be competing in the final lip sync for the crown. As for Kizme and Spring, I'm so sorry, but you two have not made it on to the final two. I want to thank you guys so much for pushing through in this race. And I want to thank you for an amazing season. You've given me some amazing things contributing to this race. And I just want to thank you both so much for sticking it through, even though all the hardships came through. So just thank you so much. I hope this isn't the last we see of you two.
When we first came here, we were cold and we were clear, with no colors on our skin. We were light and paper thin. And when we first came here, we were cold and we were clear, with no colors on our skin. Till we let the spectrum in. Say my name, and every color illuminates. We are shining, and we'll never be afraid again. Say my name, and every color illuminates. We are shining, and we'll never be afraid again. Say my
That was a performance. It's gonna be tough. Oh my. I need a moment. Alright, I'm back. I have deliberated with Rochi, and I have decided that the winner of Game of Drag Season 2 is Rochi.
Wait, it's me? One second. I knew there was a good reason to keep this fucking dress. I'm so glad to be the winner of Game of Drag Season 2. I knew I would do it. I told you, bitches. I told you.
No, Rochi, no, listen. I just wanted you to announce the winner, okay?
What, Lydia? Fuck. Okay. Thanks for the miscommunication, Lydia.
And now, Rochi will announce the winner of Game of Drag Season 2. Who do you pass your crown on to, Rochi?
I need my crown. Now that I have La Corona, I'm ready to announce the winner. The winner of Game of Drag Season 2 is... Trey!
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Trey. You're the new winner, and you're gonna join me on the judging panel with Lydia Collins.
Congratulations, Trey. You deserve this. You have been humble. You have impressed me almost every week. You have brought something new to the table, and your looks have always been so polished, and your talent has been so high up there. I'm so proud of you.
That is such a huge honor to me, and I'm really thrilled and really honored and really humbled, and we've all worked so hard, all of the girls, and to have that distinction placed on me is a huge honor. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for competing. And Berlin, you are a fucking amazing drag queen. I was so delighted to see that you auditioned, and I'm so happy that you brought your talent to the table this season. So thank you so much for competing. It's been so awesome.
I'm so proud of you and for what you've done on this competition, and I'm really glad that I was able to judge you, and I can't wait to judge with you on the next season of Game of Drag, Season 3.
And that's all for Season 2 of Game of Drag. Join us next season, Season 3.
Love you guys.